Hi my loves, I am back. I've been wearing, if it looks like I'm wearing the same shirt in a lot of videos, it's because I have been on a video marathon this weekend. I'm trying to get a lot, ready to edit because work is about to get insane. So today, if you remember in my yearly favorites, I had a couple of Holy Grails for the year that sadly were not cruelty free, and I have found some dupes. And then I've struggled finding some dupes. So if you would like to see what dupes I have found that are a thumbs up, just keep watching. Okay, as you guys know, one of my favorite products that I love and thought I can't live without is the MAC Fix Plus. However, MAC tests on animals. One of my subscribers did give me a homemade recipe that I am going to try when this bottle is empty, so I'm just going to put it in this bottle. But until then, I did find a cruelty-free dupe. The cruelty-free dupe is the Milani Make It Last. This is a setting spray, but it's also Prime Correct Set. It's almost a perfect dupe. This spray is pretty good. This one is a little softer but more spread out, if that makes sense. This one has more of a perfumey smell, but the product itself is nearly identical. The only difference in the actual formula is this one does have a higher alcohol content. This one does give your face a little bit of moisture. So, but really the only thing that I use the MAC Fix Plus for is to make my eyeshadows a little more intense. So I got a cruelty-free dupe. We're going to make it work. So next on the list was, I fell in love with the Shiseido, something, I never can say it right, facial cotton. This is I'd heard YouTubers talk about it, and I was like, I'm really not going to spend, this little pack was $5, the bigger pack is $10. I was like, I'm not going to spend that much on some cotton rounds for my face. It's just not going to happen. But then this one was like $5, and then I had like a 20% off coupon, so I got it for $4. So I said, you know what, I'll try it. I loved it. And then when I started looking into cruelty-free products, this is not one of them. So have I found a dupe? Depends on your perspective. I recently picked up the Cogen Dough 100% pure cotton. Cogen Dough, this is only available at Sephora, whereas those you could get on Ulta. I mean, you can get them on other websites, but I think this might be better than the Shiseido facial cotton. So this comes with 60 pads. I think it was around $12. I'll link it down below. I took each pad and cut in half. So I have 120. And this is how big they are cut in half. Okay, so here's how they are not alike. These are not as soft as the Shiseido. Like literally, it was like wiping my face with a cloud when I use the other ones. These are not as soft, but I think I like these better because once you start looking at cruelty-free, then you kind of start looking at the ingredients as well. Like you're very curious how things are made and what's put in them. So these, if you notice, I don't know if it'll come through on camera, but these are not white. And they have these little specks that almost look like seeds in them. That's because these cotton rounds have not been chemically treated. They have not been bleached. They are as pure as the cotton that comes off the plant. And I think that's really cool. Like, I hadn't thought about it, but I thought all these facial cottons that I use every night for my skin has been chemically treated and bleached. I think that can't be good for you. But these are not. These are just 100% pure cotton, no chemicals, no bleach. So, you know, I can forego the softness a little bit because they are a rougher texture, because I think these overall are probably better for your skin anyway. All right, the next Holy Grail product that hurt my soul when I found out was not cruelty free was the Nars Orgasm blush. If you remember from my video, this is a truly unique blush in that it's a peachy pink, a little more peach, but it's got these like reflections of gold in it. It is just a beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous blush. And I use this quite a bit. I mean, you can tell I've hit pan. I don't hit pan on very many products. So when I found out Nars was not cruelty free, I said, damn, I love that blush. So I went on the hunt. I researched, and a lot of websites said that the Milani, I can't get it open. The Milani Luminoso was a dupe. But it's not. The Milani Luminoso is too much on the peach side. Let me swatch it for you. So this is the Milani Luminoso. And this is the Nars Orgasm. So you can see the difference. The Milani Luminoso is beautiful, but it's too peach. And you can probably barely see the Nars swatch. And I did dig just like I did the Milani. Because it's a barely there. It gives your cheeks just a flush of color. Probably why it's called Orgasm. Because it just makes you look flushed and healthy. But I kept searching and I did finally found a dupe. It is by Flower Beauty. It is warm hibiscus. So let me find a finger that I'm not swatched on. And it does the exact same thing. See how you probably can't tell these two swipes. And if you look at them together, the colors are very similar. They both have this peachy pink with reflections of gold. So yay for Flower Beauty. This is the first Flower Beauty product I've even tried, but it is an exact dupe for the Nars. The last thing that I've been on the hunt for a cruelty-free dupe, and have had many fails, is the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. So this just, it's the perfect contour color. It has a hue of almost a gray. So this is the benefit. It blends perfectly. Like I can't even explain how perfect this is. So the first dupe I tried to buy was the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Contour. Now the color was close. A little dark. It doesn't have that gray undertone in it. It has more of a golden undertone. but it was not as easy to blend out, and the color just was not right. So this was a fail. The second one that I tried was Julep, and Julep was expensive. It was expensive. This is called the Cushion Complexion 5-in-1 Skin Perfector in the color Nutmeg. And it comes on this tip. I just did not like it. And again, it's too muddy. It's too yellow of an undertone. This one blended out okay, but again, the color just isn't right. The color's just not right. So the last one I tried, this is what I have found to be the closest in terms of blendability. Still not there with the color, but it is closer. I think in all actuality, this is the one I'm going to have to go with because I can't. And this is the NYX Wonder Stick in light medium. This one still does not have that. That Hoola contour stick, it just has a unique color. This one will work, but it's still not an exact dupe. And I don't know if I'm going to find an exact dupe. I'm going to keep looking, but until then, the NYX will suffice when I run out of my Hoola contour stick. Alright guys, so that was all of the dupes that I have found so far, but huge thumbs up because I've made some good finds. So we're on our way to being 100% cruelty free. Alright guys, until next time, my loves.